Drafting any one of Chet, Jabari, Paolo, and Jaden Ivey gives the Rockets a different path forward to success. I can't bring myself to prefer one of these players over the other. No matter who they pick, Houston adds a talent and skill set that they didn't have last season. How's it going, everybody? My name is White Persuasion. Welcome to the channel. And thank you, Roosh, for this tweet that we will be discussing today. So, the Houston Rockets have the number 3 pick in the NBA draft this year. And most people would say that the Rockets have the easiest pick in the draft with practically zero pressure because, well, the Rockets have the number 3 pick and, well, the top 3 people on the board are going to be Chet, Jabari, and Paolo. So we pick whichever one is basically handed to us. Now, it is interesting here that he also throws in Jaden Ivey because as of late, the Jaden Ivey jet ski, or I don't know what it's actually called, but we'll just go with that, has been picking up some steam as of late. And I find that pretty interesting. But I really don't think we pick him at the number 3 pick, no matter if he's on the board. If whoever's still on the board, he's not our pick. Or is he? Let's discuss. Now, the way I see it going pretty much is I think Jabari's going to go number 1, then Chet 2, then Paolo 3. And this would probably be my ideal situation. Paolo or Jabari slides to 3, then yeah, I'm pretty happy. If you know me on the Rockets Discord, I can be a little bit anti-Chet, I guess you could say. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. If Jabari slips to 3, amazing. Paolo slips to 3, super great. Chet slips to 3, I'm not as happy. I have thrown up the idea of I might pick Jaden Ivey over Chet, and people find that insane, but I mean, I feel like you have to pick Chet at 3 if he's still available, but I'm not as sold on him. Top 3 dudes in this draft are all 6'10" or taller in the case of Chet, but yeah, Jabari and Paolo both come in at 6'10", which is insane for their skill set and their athleticism mixed with their coordination. It's kind of crazy, but like super dope. And then even Chet, for a 7-footer, has really good ball skills. I think he was like 40+% 3-point shooter, which is pretty damn good. And this is where I would say that Roosh has a very good point. No one on the team is taller than 6'10", with Alperen Sengun being 6'10". Christian Woods comes in at 6'9", which I think he might be taller than that. Maybe it's just the hair, or maybe it's just because he's really lengthy and thin, so it makes him look like he's taller than he is. I don't know. But then the other tallest players would be Usman Garuba, who's 6'8", and Bruno Fernando, who's 6'9". Nice. So truly, these top 3 prospects do give us something that we don't currently have on the roster. Where I kind of disagree is Jaden Ivey. So Jaden Ivey is an explosive athlete, but he's not a super good 3-point shooter, although he did play pretty clutch in the NCAA tournament. That was pretty sick, and he hit some 3s in there. I can't remember which game that was. I want to say it was like Arizona or something, or I don't remember which game it was, but it was like down to the wire, and he hit some insane 3s. Honestly, I think Jalen Green has all that explosiveness that you might get out of Jaden Ivey, and he doesn't have the point guard skills that maybe KPJ has. And it has been floated around that if you take Ivey, then you kind of do have to reset the whole point guard experiment that you've done with KPJ this year. I mean, I still have hope in Kevin Porter, so I'm Team Scoot as of now. I was super high on him last year, and then, well, things didn't go as great as I would have hoped. But the second half of the season, after the All-Star break, both Jalen Green and KPJ really showed some improvement and consistency. So that was beautiful to see. So kind of to transition off of that, what's really intriguing is having a lineup with, God, the size is so great. You have KPJ, which is, I think, 6'4", but it's been disputed that he's 6'5" or 6'6". So you have a 6'5" point guard, a 6'5" shooting guard. I don't know if Jalen's actually 6'4" or 6'5", whatever, it's all semantics. You have those 2 guys, and then you have a few options, which I believe Eric Gordon's like 6'4", 6'5", KJ's 6'5", 6'6", something like that. That's where you have a little bit room to play with, but let's just say you go with KJ. So your first 3 people are 6'5", and then you can have your front court, which I guess small forward is part of the front court, but Paolo and Alperen Sengun, that's 2 different dudes that are 6'10", Paolo is a little bit more athletic and could probably cover a little bit for Alperen Sengun. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And what I would really love to see, to be honest, would be a lineup of Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Paolo Banchero at the small forward, because I think he can really play that, and that would be like a secret weapon pretty much. Paolo at small forward, I don't know, Usman Garuba, power forward, and Alperen Sengun at center. That's like a super insane potential lineup. Now, because you have a lot of athleticism, and then Alperen Sengun, who's not super athletic, but has shown a lot of, as they say in the business, high motor. And I think you can say the same thing about Paolo, is where he's clearly capable, but he sometimes has lapses on defense. I don't know. That lineup is really interesting to me. And you can do the same thing with Jabari. Slide him into the 3 or 4 and have just like a crazy length lineup. I think that's amazing. And the other option would, of course, to be Chet. But I don't think you can play Chet at small forward. He's not fast enough. But his defense next to Alperen Sengun would be super interesting. Now, that's the only thing that really gets me excited about possibly having Chet, is that him next to Sengun could be a super dope duo. We also do have the 17th pick in the draft, and I think if you have someone like Tari Eason, now that's something sweet. He's like 6'8", defensive, and a pretty good three-point shooter. Like, I mean, can you imagine a lineup with like defensive-minded lineup like Josh Christopher, Jalen Green, Tari Eason, Paolo Banchero, and then Alperen Sengun? Anyways, let me know what you think. Also, I'm wearing this sick Alperen Sengun shirt. Yeah, so go get you one of those. They're now up on the Persuasion Original shop. So copy one of those. Help support the channel. Help put me through college, please. Thank you. Anyways, thanks for watching. This has been Persuasion Sports. I'm White Persuasion. And we'll catch you guys later. So, thanks.